Venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D is not tight on him.
Outside Stauffer. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells hits the three-pointer. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And the shot goes down. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now here's Stauffer. Wells, right side. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Guarded by Wells. The kick out to Luan. Dish to Fisher. The three ball. The Dynasty with the rebound. And that one's good, Luan.
I absolutely love when Luan is assertive, pulling up from deep. He's proven he can nail the three ball when given the chance.
Wells outside. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
He hits the second from the line.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells, sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys, who wouldn't?
Right wing.
What a nice job on the alley-oop connection.
Yeah, you need to time it perfectly. Not easy to execute.
You need a really great pass, and more than that, guys, a little hops on that finish doesn't hurt either.
From downtown, they grab their own miss. Andrew Robinson with the slam.
No one blocked him out, and he took full advantage of it.
It's called situational awareness. He timed that putback perfectly.
He sure did. I like that he didn't give up here. Stayed after it, and he got rewarded for his efforts.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Johnson. Patrick Wells on the wing. 17-footer on the way. Doesn't go for him. The Dynasty leading. To the paint. Zadirko. The big shot, no good.
Well done. Playing some hard-nosed D in the paint there.
He put a lock on the rim. Really good job protecting the basket. Held his ground nice.
Nails it from beyond the arc. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, Timmerman has good mechanics for his age, so he's able to let that three-pointer rip.
Here's the Dynasty. Pass to Zadirko. Hotkins outside. Guarded by Wells. Yep, that one goes.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in. Well, big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Robinson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The defender, little hesitant to get in the way as he bursts to the hoop.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8 from the floor.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
The Wolfpack trail. And Patrick Wells outside. It's Junior with the rebound. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Stopper. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Zadirko, defended by Robinson. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Pass to Timmerman. Wells. Back to Timmerman. And now Wells. Stauffer. Back to Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Patrick Wells. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
For the Dynasty, number 2. Shooting.
He makes 1 of 2 at the line that time.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Johnson with the rock. Davidson covering. Fresh can't get it to fall. Outside Luan. Defended by Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Outside James. Kicks it to Johnson. James, covered by Junior. Here's James. Out to the wing. Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, not down.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Up top, Hawkins. On the wing, Michael Luan. Hawkins outside. From outside, it's off the mark.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Down low.
That deep inside, sometimes all you can do is foul.
This is why you have to do your work early to deny anyone getting that low position.
At the line for the Dynasty, Jason Jr.
And that one misses. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And he's good on the second.
2 minutes
And the
remaining.
Wolfpack have possession.
2 minutes.
6-point game. And Patrick Wells outside. And it's Junior with the rebound.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
And down. Goes for two. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
And Patrick Wells outside hits the trifecta.
Wells is a surgeon with the pick and roll. He creates some space so he can go to work.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Stoffer. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Wells. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
Oh, and look at the sizzle there from Wells. Nice move.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Knocks down the triple.
Fed his teammate off the bounce there. Nice.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. And the Wolfpack, another three.
Saying right back at you. Patrick Wells is always game for a back and forth shooting battle.
Tries to save it. Outside Stoffer. Pass to James. Beyond the arc. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Dynasty on top, up 5. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Dynasty leading, and in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Robinson. Steps back and fires. That one short off the rim. And he lobs it up. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And the lead just gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming on the end of an alley-oop.
Oh, they've got this team hanging on for dear life.
And now Wells. He's got 12. And that one's good.
Wells is just an active scorer all over the court. If you give him the mid-range jumper, he'll take that.
To the right side, to the middle. Stoffer brings a double team. Michael Luan for three. Connects it from downtown.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. What a weapon that shot has been for him. He has been living out there behind the arc.
Especially now. This is a critical point in this game. His three-point shot could end up telling the story.
And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it. The Wolfpack trailing here. Outside James. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. It's Dillard outside. Fisher with it. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That one on James.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. He's perfect so far from the line.
Guys, an interesting story here with Eric Fisher. He's taken a large role at the Fisher family farm, helping the landscape. He's growing soybeans here in Plainview. A physically demanding production, and he's added a lot of muscle this year as a result.
On the wing, Eric Dillard. Zadirko. And Robinson pulls it down. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Dillard covering. Now Stauffer. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And that one is stuffed right through. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Here's Wells. It's a 9-point game, and the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Stauffer. Dillard covering. Stauffer with the ball. 3-pointer, Patrick Wells. Another miss by Wells. Dish to Fisher. James covering. It's Dillard outside to the left wing. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the Dynasty, number 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Wolfpack with the ball. They trail by 11. Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Timmerman. Now Carter. Clock at 6. The floater. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Deshaun Carter.
On the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
To the wing, right side. The triple from Jason Jr. drills it from deep.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Fresh. It's Junior with the rebound. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Now Wells, the D right on him. From past the arc, they get the board. Pass to Fresh. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
If they want to, they can milk the clock here a little bit.
That's the best option. I'd agree.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
To the inside. soft touch off the glass and in.
Hey, that's what they like to see from Dillard. He's more of a shooter than a passer, but he's certainly capable.
Now Wells. He's guarded closely. The three-pointer, no good.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Dillard. Defended by Stauffer. It's Dillard outside. They set the screen. Tipped away. And it's stolen away by Timmerman. Wells with it. Picked up by Luan. And there's the call on Patrick Wells. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense on display. He anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
For 3. Nails the three-pointer.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
The Dynasty leading. Left side, Luan. Dillard. Dish to Fisher. And the layup's good off the glass. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And the Wolfpack with possession. Here's Wells. That shot, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just work the clock and take care of the ball. It's a wrap. And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. Defended by Robinson. There's a lob to the hoop. The shot by Zadirko, no good. Patrick Wells on the wing. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
Pass over to Dillard. Luan. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty